AITA for not wanting to dye my hair back natural for my aunt's wedding? I am not the OOP. OOP is UCH1CKENS0UP 777. AITA for not wanting to dye my hair back natural for my aunt's wedding? Originally posted to r. Am I the asshole? Trigger warning. Controlling behavior. Less than. Original post August 12, 2023. For context, I am not in the wedding party. I am also a teenager, so it's not like they take me very seriously when I say I don't want to. I've also been dyeing my hair for years. And it isn't a bright neon color. It's a dark blue that actually goes with the theme of the wedding. Dark blue and burgundy. On to the whole story. My aunt is getting married in February a few states away. And obviously because I'm her niece, I'm attending along with our whole immediate family and LOADS. More. I can already tell this will not be a small wedding. My grandma mentioned to me things that she would want me to do with my hair. She's always been nitpicky, but she's from a different generation, so whatever. My hair is short and blue. And my natural color is brown. A few months later, my grandma called my aunt so that we could talk about my hair situation, and my aunt wants my hair to be completely natural. I understand that it is her wedding, and that's why I'm even asking this. My parents, other aunt, and lots of adults in my life are all on my side. My grandma has been especially forceful lately with getting me to be more feminine. I was super girly when I was little. But now I am more androgynous than anything. And I also dress in a more alternative style. Nothing too crazy. Just not anything she likes. It feels like they're just trying to get rid of all parts of my appearance that show my personality. Another reason I'm so opposed is because not only would getting my hair back to normal be extremely expensive, it would absolutely fry my hair. Like, more damage than it's already sustained. I might be the asshole because it's her wedding. But because she never even asked me to be part of it, I don't see why it would be an issue other than not being good with her aesthetic. Am I the asshole? TLDR. My grandma and aunt don't like the way my hair looks and want to change it for my aunt's wedding. Verdict. Not the asshole. Update September 10, 2023. So I recently re-dyed my hair again for school. It's blue still, lol. And after that, my baby cousin was born. This is important, I swear. So me and my cousins went with my other aunt, their mom, to go see our new cousin. Pictures were taken and sent to the family group chat so my other aunt saw my hair. I didn't receive a text about it until the next day, and believe it or not, she really was nice about it. Of course she wants my hair back to normal, but we ended up compromising and I'm going to dye my hair a darker and more muted blue. I'm not a huge fan of the blue she wants for me, but as long as she isn't super upset and I get to keep my hair blue, I'll do it. I love my aunt and I want her to have a good wedding. But I have my boundaries and I want her to respect them. Which she has been. I can't post pictures in this subreddit, but if y'all want pictures of our texts and how my hair looks, just give me a subreddit to post them in, lol. Thank you guys for all the advice. TLDR. My aunt and I compromised and all is well. This is a repost sub IAM, not the OOP. Why on earth does this bride think she has a right to dictate the style choices of her underage wedding guests? The audacity. In what world does it matter what color hair your out-of-state niece has? Even if it's just photographs. At most the extended family will be in one. And nobody will ever look at it again. This is way over the top. I'm glad OOP found an outcome that she is okay with, but honestly, I would have suggested wearing a nice hat to the wedding and letting grandma pound sand. I went to a Daisy wedding at the start of the year with blue, pink, purple and green hair, and the bride absolutely loved it. I was getting compliments most of the night about it. The amount of times I got called a mermaid or a fairy by adorable little kiddos made my day. I've also been to a wedding where the bride demanded I change NY hair to a neutral color. I'd only met this woman once and she was marrying my ex's brother. I spoke to the brother and he rolled his eyes and told me to get my roots touched up so it didn't look weird and he'd deal with his fiancée. Some brides are way too awful on their wedding day. It'd unreal what people feel comfortable saying. Poor Oop, thinking she actually had to consider doing this at all. I mean, your aunt can buy you a wig for the day if she's that hell-bent on natural hair. But other than that, her and GMA can take a hike. I get the feeling that bride really didn't care, just maybe didn't want really obvious hair in family pictures because she'd never hear the end of it from grandma. Toning it down saves Oop and the bride from having to deal with it. Should grandma STF? Of course. She won't. And this hopefully tempers it. Some people are just insane, aren't they? I mean, I can understand it's your wedding, but the fact the bride thinks she can change a random guest's appearance because it's her own wedding is just quite unhinged. Some people in weddings can be so uptight. No. Just no. You should not have to compromise at all. You're a guest? Is she controlling other guests' hair? I bet not. I'm a female and I cut my hair very short. My mom doesn't like it and is very vocal about it. But she's not the one paying for it, so she doesn't get a bloody say about it. All is not well. Emo. You should want your actual family at your weddings. Not some version of them that suits your aesthetic. There is no reason she should be changing herself for this wedding, and I worry there will be more pressure on family members from grandma in the future. If this was my daughter, I would not allow her to change her hair. My sister, mother, or Mill have no say over my daughter's hair. This is so messed up. I couldn't even imagine dictating the color of my wedding party's hair, let alone random teenage guests. Aunt should become friends with Bridezilla from this post. https://reddit.com/r/bestofredditorupdates/comments/empk8u/bridezilla-wanchiar-cousin-to-die-hair-hair/. Okay, I would be so tempted to be snarky. Like, oh, we get to restyle all the guests. GM, I am so excited about all the thoughts I have to update your style. Anyone else wondering if the grandmother is the driving force behind the request? She doesn't like OOP's look and wants her to change it. A wedding is a good excuse to back someone into a corner. Given that the aunt didn't continue to insist on a fully natural color, I suspect it wasn't as important as it was made out to be by the grandmother. I'm a bit confused about OOP's statement that getting her hair back to brown would be a big deal. Washout dye exists, and while slapping brown over blue won't get her a perfect match to her original color, it'll be more natural. Do some intense washing after the wedding. Slap some semi-permanent blue dye on to cover any remaining brown tint, and you're all set. Host: do not ask guests to change their appearance. Any changes requested of members of a wedding party have to be able to be restored to normal at the end of the event. Even then, some requests cross a line. Sounds like the grandma was the one with the problem, not the aunt. Especially given the outcome. I would have bought a cheap wig on Amazon. I'm glad OP is happy with the outcome, but I still think it's ridiculous what is asked from her by her aunt and her grandma. It's honestly so gross. OP has her style and it shouldn't be taken away. Also, at least she had people be by her side as well. That's really sweet. I reckon I would have just gotten a wig. Just one from a cheap costume shop. It would look bad and very artificial, but also a natural color.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.